shaders are so cool. Oh, I took an extra day off because I was busy on the weekend. Family stuff. It exhausted me. Okay. Well. So let's read up on bug 9. I hate this thing. Euster. Drives me nuts. Shock attack is so relaxing, disarming. Strafe, strafe, strafe. That'll be really nice. Some square jumping. I know this map. I already have a time. I don't have a time. You what? Was it clear or something? This map never got cleared. Well then, where's my time? What happened? Man, the database history is really not good. Like really, you never hit one since 2022. Because I've been working on a save plan and stuff. I remember playing it. The database needs better like historical archiving. So we can have like, oh, this map was cleared, but here are the old times and stuff. Oh right, there's a silly boost at the start, isn't there? I don't know where I'm going. Oh my god. Why is it like way faster sometimes? I guess the like tiny little stuff makes a big difference. Oh dear. Alright. How's that? 224, not bad. That's probably, there's probably a lot of millisecond difference times. 2, 3, 4, 8. 1 hour. How do you get that 0.2 off? I guess that's with the goober. I ain't doing all that. I don't know if I can ever hit that. Yeah. Oh. I overshot. I saw your comments. You think that's all it takes to get rid of the nasty lighting bug? The synchronization is very important of like exactly when it fires, but I guess that entire system does use the remote events. Wait afterwards, yeah, it should be like flush or something, but isn't there another step there? Like there's like wait for players or something somewhere. Let's see. What the hell is it called? Change map. Who wrote this code? Oh, and then it calls a function somewhere else. That's right. Do map change. Set current map. Who did this? Map manager. Oh yeah. You could have a shared function for the lighting reset, so that's not duplicated code. That'd be good. This is what I'm thinking about. So, pre-change map. Wait. Oh, did I download the code? No. One, two, three. Blah. Do you know what happens if you remove this? I think this was just for the loading screen. I think it's just because it didn't show up. It might be like ingrained into the fabric of reality at this point, but well, 2 can make sense. 3, I feel like it can be because like it's get rid of old stuff, wait, add new stuff, wait, done, or like after stuff. Move the lighting reset to the second wait. I don't know. I'm like really particular about synchronization, and like this is anti-synchronization. This is like implicit synchronization, right? It's an irritant to my goal physique. Oh, why is it so fast? Oh my goodness. It's too fast for the one before, but too slow for the one in front. I don't even know if like that makes sense to go for. Yeah. Gotta do wide. Oh, bad. No. Good. Oh, do you hit that? I don't think it's important. Turn your graphics down. You paint it. I'm not doing a lot of seeing. Anyways. Oh my. Is that really at a different height? I can't even tell. Oh. It's like the same height, but like this. Huh. You can feel the age of that, but it's like a fun, yeah. This one made it through. Past the nostalgia filter. It's fine though, cause like it's not on the public servers all day every day, right? So like the Utopia and Kitsune surf maps and stuff are like nice, right? And it's like a good first experience of surf. This unchanged for 3 days. Can you imagine like we rewrite the game in Rust and it's like months, years, it just stays up. No memory leaks whatsoever. Memory managed. Surf player mindset is different. Really? Do you see do they roll over differently? I guess that would be an interesting statistic to track. Man, we need more statistics. Oh. I don't even know what I'm aiming for here. I'm just gonna. What was I close to? I think I can shave some time off even though just like winging it here. Did that look like it was gonna go on? Die. That was obviously not gonna happen. Yes. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Man. There's so much like low level work that is not done on the Strafe client. That there's like 10 different bugs that all result in you falling through the ground. And I just know that those are going to be common issues throughout time. A new fall through the ground bug discovered. It's just the most insane stuff to debug. Is that complex? Yeah, it's it is a physics engine after all. Hopefully I can do it this year and then we can just build on top of it instead of it being problematic forever and holding everything back. That's what I'm here for today, is to try and fix bug number 9. Man. Like, what is the difference here? Ooh, chocolate. Oh, my back. 11 fast, bro. There's an easier start route. What? You like line up better with the ramps? First block and the first jump. I mean it's not that hard to hit. Or maybe, is that where my, time is going. Oh my. Oh, you know what it probably is? Is it's the tilted platforms? And sometimes you land like on the top like this, but then sometimes you land like this and you go poof, or you land like this and you don't. Cause like those platforms are tilted. That's probably why it feels so random. That's just totally different. Man, that's crazy that the jumping on the ramp in the middle there early on is 9.8. He's just straight up outgaining me. I feel like this is like RNG. Oh my. I could just like keep going and then suddenly I get a time. What? I totally thought I would. Oh, is there more like slanty platform problems? Wow. Well, if you want to learn about the core of the Strafe Client physics, these are the streams to watch. The physics bug streams, because I will be diving right in, assuming I do any work at all. Slow. I don't understand that timing. It's like always missing. It always overshoots the platform before, but undershoots the platform after. Okay, would that have gone over? I don't know. It's like I never try because I've never hit it. Yeah, and it just looks impossible. There. Oh, there you go. But I don't think that actually helps. Oh, maybe it does. Oh. Well, okay, it does. I kind of didn't go hard there. Okay, well, I guess I'll try for that. Really looks impossible. Normally you have to watch the VOD because of time zones. Is it like super late for you right now? Well, I better get started, eh? Well, I hate that bug. Why did I have to round the corners, man? That was one of the mistakes. But also, like, it prevents an entire class of bugs. More raw. Wait, is the trick to like hit higher? Oh. I kind of messed that up. I like strafed it weird. That's weird. There we go. Hit high. Hit there. Go around fast. And really slow. What? Lost speed to not hitting the center. Do it? After the two big ramps. Isn't there like 1, 2, what am I doing? God, it's just like exactly in between those two platforms. Overshoots one, undershoots the other. What before I go around the corner to the right? That one? Not hitting the center. Bro, what? Like, why is the entire map tilted? That should be illegal. Yeah. I had no idea there's that matters. That's too slow. Well, whatever. 10-7 is fine. Oh, cha. Okay, so we're looking at this code at the top. I think, or I thought, in the past, the back edge it's insane. That would be a good thing to do this week as well. Gabba. This is not like the most important bug, but like it's a refactor that I've wanted to do, and it kind of like gets me back in to the meat of the matter. Oh boy. It's crazy how far down this is. There's so much like struct definitions and stuff. So this is converting to a physics mesh from a not physics mesh. Where's my IDE? Oh, I have to save first. Game. Hello. You good? Okay. Okay. Very touchy. To do fix submeshes. This is like the bug-ish as well. This is like the refactor that I planned to do a year ago. Damn. Flat map. Why not? The same face is not allowed to be in multiple polygon groups. Why? I had a mental of this when I wrote it, and then I didn't fix it. I was like, oh. Has to do with transferring across submeshes within the same mesh and doing physics. Why? So imagine a donut, and it's like sliced into 8 pieces, and each piece has 4 polygons: the top, bottom, inside, outside. Did I say pieces? Polygons? 4 polygons, and that creates the surface of the donut. But in order to have physics on that donut, it must be a set of convex meshes which are completely enclosed. So the faces between those donut chunks need caps. So you can define a polygon that is in between each chunk, but that's not like a true face of the mesh. It's sort of virtual or something, where it must exist for the algorithm to succeed. But if the algorithm tells you that you landed on that inner surface, something's wrong. It should never end up that way. So that's what's going on with, oh my god, physics mesh topology. Yeah, okay, so a physics mesh is made up of the mesh data, which we can see is faces and vertices. Faces and vertices, very simple. Faces have a normal vector and a dot product. It's like clipping planes. Vertices are just points. So these are redundant. You can construct the vertices from the faces and the faces from the vertices, but it's sort of like cached or something, where it's sometimes you need the faces, sometimes you need the vertices, and you don't want to have to do the big calculation to translate between them. It is a little bit problematic if they are not exact. So that's important. It's important that they are losslessly interchangeable at the same precision, which is not strongly guaranteed. Anyways, a physics mesh has the data and topology. So one piece of data that just has a bunch of faces, a bunch of vertices, and then the complete mesh is like the surface of the donut, and then the submeshes are the donut chunks, the convex submeshes. That's what this means, is you have the complete data with everything, and then, okay, well, this has the word complete as well, but you have all the data of all the meshes, which includes the like virtual in-between faces that don't show up in the complete mesh, which is the surface of the donut and not including the in-between faces. So this is a subset of the data, and then the submeshes are also subsets of the data, but they are guaranteed to be convex. So if you run into something that is not in this and only exists in one of these, then you've hit like an inner face that you shouldn't hit. It's like the spine bug, where you're like hitting the back of a spine on the other side, that kind of thing. Oof. So that's how this format works. Ugh. Physics mesh topology. So there's an inner faces and verts list here, where like you have face ID and vert ID that's relative to this specific mesh topology, and that refers to a face or vert on the physics mesh data. It'd be great if that wasn't there, but I don't remember why it needs to be there. Why can't it directly refer to the mesh data face? So the list length is 0. As soon as the mesh is divided into 2 submeshes, the list length jumps to 2. Yes. So that, I mean, it's a little bit weird to have it be 0. A little bit weird. Submeshes. Yeah. This runs a lot. It'd be nice to not do that. I can't really see a way to do it without an if statement. Except by like duplicating the data. Like I could have the first mesh in the submeshes list be the complete mesh instead of having it directly be like that. But I don't know. It's very strange. Submesh ID. Why? Why must the faces not have holes? Submesh face ID indexes this list. But why not just have face ID directly? Mesh face ID directly. Instead of submesh face ID. Why? Mm. Oh. It's because of these lists. So the length of this list is the same as the length of this list. Same with this one. It's the same length as that one. So it's because we want to have an array that describes the topology of this object with no holes. So we don't need to use a hash map. Is there a better way? And what the hell? So I'm using the hash of the face as the face ID. So that's problematic. Imagine like a font X with serifs on the top. And so there's like two flat things there that are part of the same plane. But then there's a gap between them, and it's like it makes an X. So those two top faces have the same normal and like offset from the origin. So the face representation is the exact same, even though they're different faces. But they'll end up with the same face ID here because it's hashed. Is that the only problem? Um, how do better? Why do like this? What it do different? I don't even. Based off the topology. Ugh. Physics group. Yes. So the physics groups are going to be guaranteed to be convex meshes. It's like exactly this right. Wait. Was I supposed to Oh. I don't think I did that. Damn. Okay, so this expects that physics groups, the first physics group is the complete everything. And it is most certainly not. Do I ever generate multiple? Um, okay, let's see. That's very much a bug. Let me write that down. Bug. No guarantee that first physics group is complete mesh. All right. Okay, good. Car. I don't think I need that because it's after. Boy. Right. I do actually do that for unions. That could be why you Why unions are busted, actually. Woo. Huh. Ooh. Hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. Bug 9, absolutely wonderful. Because, like, I have to be creative. It's not like, oh, fix this grueling bug that's impossible to debug. It's like there's a fundamental problem with the implementation and needs to be rewritten in a new way. Ooh, rewritten. I love to rewrite. Physics grouping is 1. That's a lot of physics groups. Well, let's print it if it's not 1. Nope, that's Lua. Try again. Yeah. Coffee. Ooh. Okay. Anybody not 0? Okay, so there is no fancy schmancy uber goober physics groups on that map particularly. What about this one? Okay. So, I was kind of hoping that that would be a problem, but yeah. What about the map? You in? Is it this one? No. Splash. Splash. How do I find out? Rehop. Splash. Go away. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So I do actually do this. Oof. What do you like? What is it even doing? Like who even accesses the complete mesh? I think it's like just actually basically unused. Oh no, that's the definition. References. I bet this is it. Yeah. Okay. So it writes it once and then never checks it again. Hmm. Okay, so think about this. I want to have a feature where you can slide on the surface of an object. Imagine like a zip line, but it's like a hard snaking donut. I guess we can think of it like the donut again, where it's made of these like segments. It's a tube. It's a filled tube, I guess. And you sort of like stick to the bottom of it, and like it's kind of like you're hanging on a zip line or something, except you just stick to the surface for whatever reason. That'd be a fun game mechanic. So it needs to know which surfaces are on the outside of the mesh and which are like virtual surfaces between the meshes, because like if you're sliding underneath and like if it goes like this, if you imagine my like this is a boundary between two segments here and here, if you're like sliding underneath, when you hit this, there's like a virtual face that goes like this. So if it was just that segment, you'd slide like that. It'd go, and it would want to like fling you inside of the object. But because we have the like complete mesh here, and we know the topology of the full surface of the non-convex object, it's like this, and we know, we don't want to slide onto the virtual surface. We want to slide onto this surface, which is on a different submesh, so it can transfer you to a different submesh because it knows the complete topology of the mesh. So that's sort of what the thinking is behind this. So I think now maybe it's an optional value. Yeah, but it's because like, so that would be like this option. So you don't have to define a complete mesh. But if you don't, then you can't use it as a zipline type thing. And then that kind of pushes it off for later. But then I can do this. I can say like well, yeah, okay, bring it back. Length one is unnecessary since yeah. Okay, so submeshes the complete mesh topology can be unknown in which case the set of convex meshes act like separate meshes. Submeshes are guaranteed to be convex and may contain virtual faces which are not part of the complete mesh. Physics calculations should never resolve to hitting a virtual face. Virtual's a bad word. It's not, it's like really ambiguous. Ghost faces. Ooh, ghost. No way. So if there's exactly one submesh, then how big is this sucker? 120, goddamn. So this guy's the same size because of yay rust. Oof. $192. Does this make sense? At this point, yes. Nah. Okay. No, that's good. That's way better. Because like when you ask for submeshes, you always want submeshes. It's only when you ask for the complete mesh that it has to like if then, and that's like I don't do that right now. So mesh topology. Huh. So we can just say none right now, even though we could clone it. Say vec boom mesh topology. No way. And then complete mesh. Maybe like this, and then as ref or self dot submeshes first. And we need to make sure that the length is 1. I guess we can question mark. Should we let else? What's the best way to do this? Was it or else? I guess so. And that's okay, cool. And then we can do yeah. So self dot submeshes dot length equals 1. Then Oh, it's a T. Okay. Oh, is it and then? No. Damn. How do I... Okay, but I'll just write it out. It's whatever. Okay. Oh, non-const. Ska. Okay. Match. Gobbledy, damn it. Okay. None. Haha. Hee hoo hoo hoo. Okay, and then some. Non. Okay, just const. Is not yet stable as a const function. Okay. Well, that's okay. It doesn't need to be const. Okay, so now the Scubert work is duberted in complete mesh function, and then oh, function calling anybody? Hell is this? Oh, do I actually? No. Okay, it's just Scuberting the Dubert. Yeah, okay. So it was just opportunistic. But okay. So then this one is literally just like this. And there's no if statement. And then but here, this guy not real. We just say that we never know. You never know. Yeah. And I believe that is it. No mutable. Okay. Fair. So I've changed it. I've changed the way that it works, like altogether. Yeah. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. Actually, I might be able to generate it. Good. Now it's 1% faster. If statement avoided. Massive. Um, so probably I could generate the complete mesh. I think that this is better because you don't really call this function that much. Um, yeah, so I think that this function signature is wrong. It should be a panic. Uh, we could say greater than 0. No, we actually need double equals 1. And then this is pancake. Um, lid, what the hell is this guy? Physics mesh. So if there's no complete mesh, then, but like it still has to store the struct. It's 120 bytes. It was already like that. Size is no different. It was like almost clever to put it in the first element of submeshes, but it's not rusty. It is not rusty. It does not represent the data the way that it is. It's sort of this like Lua see, oh, I can like fold it together and then use it in a special way and it'll kind of work. No, I'm using Rust. I need to exactly represent how the data is. How does it be? So the complete mesh might be better as a non-optional value, but it's effectively optional right now because I don't actually call these functions for like topology bedoodling. Like I don't have the zipline feature. Cool. So now I don't need to call this function, but wait, iter. Okay, I see. Topology. Views. Cool. Hmm. No lifetimes. Wow. Fancy. I do believe I use this function. Cool. Okay, so this should be faster. I don't think I made any mistakes. Oh, there's even fewer references now. Hell yeah. Clone. Yeah. This is like better. It's still not like super correct. Yeah, I don't know how to deduplicate the data because like physics mesh topology, great. Double indirection. Mesh data. I feel like there's just a better way to do this altogether. I still don't. No. Okay, so it's because of these indices. The local topology. Yes, it's because they are a subset. So like this, the face refs. So this is like, oh, you're on this face. Well, then, oh, you're on this face. Well, then you have this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. And this is the like complete mesh. I can actually go to the camera for now and show close up of me. No, of this. So it has inner faces that should never be hit. So we can imagine that this is a convex mesh and this is a convex mesh, and it makes up a complete mesh like this. And you should never be able to hit the inner faces, even though they exist in the like convex submeshes. It's true that the complete mesh is already a convex mesh, but we can just pretend it's not. Or actually, we could even go like this, but then that's not quite the same. Okay, that's more complicated than I thought. Okay, well, let me just explain it. So I completely forgot. Oh, yes. So on the screen, I have this like list of edges. So if you're on this face, like, oh, there's an edge, there's an edge, there's an edge, there's an edge, and they're directed. It goes around clockwise. Great. Those are the edges of the complete mesh. But then if you have the submeshes, then the edges are different. I don't know if that's what I wanted. I think I wanted like I guess if we're representing it like this, that's like flush. So I was thinking like with curvature, but maybe imagine that between these two things, it's like curved slightly. It's like bent at this seam. And that's sort of what I'm imagining. Okay, so you have a face here. Edge topology. I guess it's the edge topology. So the edge refers to faces. Okay, so there's an edge here, right? This is the edge. The edge. That's the edge. And so this edge on the complete mesh, the two faces are this face and this face, from the two submeshes. On this submesh, the edge faces are this face and the one diving into in between. So it's this face and this face. But then on this one, the same edge, it's this face and that face. So it needs to refer to different faces for like the same edge. Is there no such thing as submesh directed edge? So submesh directed edge indexes this. Same with this. Submesh directed edge indexes this. Submesh, yeah, okay. So all IDs here are local to this object. So that's the whole submesh ID business, is that the same edge has different topology on each of the objects, but it's difficult to work with that with the complete with the full data set, because like you have holes where some IDs don't mean anything. Can you like transpose the data somehow so that it's like, instead of like a list of submeshes, you have the complete data with like each edge lists each submesh topology. That's like double indirection though. I mean, it's already double indirection with the IDs. It's like quadruple indirection. Gah. There's gotta be a better way. I don't super understand yet. I don't have the big picture. I think I made a good change here. It might actually be like faster marginally, just with this change. Physics. Do not require complete mesh as first submesh It's a pretty crazy change. Changes a lot of semantics. This moves the branching from submeshes to complete mesh. So like as ref or like from ref, slice from ref, that's cool, but this is called a lot. Oh, um, why don't I just get rid of it for now and I'll reintroduce it? Because I just don't use it. And if there's not one mesh, then I don't have it. Yeah. So that gets rid of the massiveness. This could be a good memory save. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Honestly, we might save like 50 megabytes or something on that. Physics. Disable unused physics mesh dot complete mesh. So say physics mesh complete mesh is not known. Sure. So calling this function is only valid if there's exactly one submesh. No more, no less. Okay, do we die? We. Physics groups. I think I've been generating it under the wrong assumptions since forever. It shouldn't panic because it only calls the like complete mesh function for hitboxes, which is only one mesh. Yeah. Okay, so potentially this is like better, like more accurate. Because like it was missing one of the submeshes before. It was like straight up wrong. So the thing is, like, even if they share a face, okay, you have to complete the face, and then they can also share multiple faces. Yeah, so you'd have to like trace out all shared faces, and like like pull back the topology. You could do it. I think you could calculate the complete topology from the submeshes, as long as they use the same bases. I would think it will work. I would think. Let's run Arcane. See if it's like minutely faster. Probably not, because it's such a minor thing. But like it runs a lot. It's part of the tightest loops. So maybe, oops. Oh dear. We got an if statement at the very bottom. Yeah, that always bothered me. I was like, okay, this is like clever, but I don't think it's good. Oh, hit that. Okay, so we will still get a lag here for sure. Yeah, it's still lagging. But like it's just 1% faster. Oops. Nope. And more correct, but not on this map. This map doesn't have any unions with submeshes like that other one did. So it was wrong code. Yeah, wrong. Let's go. Let's keep thinking about it. Wait. I want to like try to. Oh dear. How close is that? You can see the gap. So yeah, there's the gap. You can see it, like right here, and along here as well. Because you can see it, that's why you can hit it. Yeah. So what I might try to do is like merge these objects into one mesh. So you can't hit the interfaces. It could totally cause problems. I don't know. Cool. Well, I really like that change. Hmm. That was dumb. The way I was doing before was dumb. And wrong. But I mean, I still haven't addressed, debug. 0 vertices, no physics groups. Oh. No longer error. Wait. Wait, it's not a bug? It shouldn't generate a physics object if there's no meshes. Well, I guess we can like just check it at the top and just go for it like that. Yeah. So equals 0. No physics groups. An empty mesh is a waste of space. Resources. Cool. What's this trolling me about? They added it. Let's go. That is a massive W. There's actually a link to what the hell it is talking about. That's amazing. Thank you, Zed Editor. So this is part of this guy, I think. So I think this is actually not optional. So I might want to grab this back and then do like this. Oh, jeez. I mean, the function is literally called complete mesh. Never mind. I'll just squash it. Unused at this time. Mm-hmm. 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 So I can actually document here, I guess. If there is exactly one submesh, then the complete mesh is identical to it. Blah. Yeah. Yeah. Document that. Document it. That's documented. Thoughts on NeoVim? I couldn't give you any because I've never tried it. This works well enough for me, so I don't really care. As long as I can do my work. Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so so it doesn't affect this code other than it's like not doing an if statement at the lowest level every time it tries to grab the submeshes. So I could probably optimize out more things. Like I can really pull out the big optimization tricks. This is like going through a list instead of maybe a list, maybe a reference slice. Who knows? Oh yeah, you can't do that anymore. It's making progress slowly. Ah, dang. There's another bug. There's another bug. Fell through the floor. I think it's like bug 3 or something. I don't know what it is. It's one of the bugs on the list. And then the other one is I fell out of the air for some reason. I don't know why the fly doesn't work perfectly. That's another thing I can like refactor. Ooh. 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 No. Wait. I made the same mistake twice in a row. Nope. So I'm hashing the faces to get the face IDs. What? And that's problematic if multiple submeshes share the same face ID? What? Huh? Oh no, that's... Is that problematic? Because like the isn't that fine? Not on the... Okay, so on the mesh... Is that even a problem? Because like on the mesh data, yeah, they're the same face, but it's just like a plane. It doesn't really matter. But on the submesh, they will have different IDs, even though they refer to the same plane. I think that's a buff. That's like a benefit. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, you betcha. Sure. That is not right. That ain't right. That boy ain't right. Oh, I skipped several levels. Ah, it's so nice to see cylinders. I don't run into them when I go like this. Beautiful. And I do run into them when I go like this. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's a good bug fix. So it's a subtle issue in the way I'm converting the physics, where I'm like expecting it to be one way, but that was never like enforced by the type system. It was just like, oh yeah, the first item in the array, yeah, that was different. Okay, what? Said who, where, what, why, how? Say that in the type system. You hear? Oh. Oh, come on. Ah. Why is that so hard? I guess it is kind of hard. That always happens. Oh. It's obvious. Oh, that was terrible. I wonder if the multiple boosting bug is fixed. Like if that was a leaky state type thing. Probably not fixed. They're always separate somehow. Cool, I beat the map. My computer's working so hard. Or it's like struggling to cool itself, I guess, because the graphics cards are pressed up against each other. Oh, so there it is. The bug that I just said is maybe it's fixed. It's not fixed. Ugh. Ugh. 25 textures total is crazy. This removes a silent assumption about the input meshes and moves the branching from submeshes to clean mesh. Yeah. Silent assumption. I wonder what the memory usage before and after is. See if I can do it. Let's see. Okay, build it. Actually, I can test it after right now. So, arcane H top. Is it consistent? Pain. Oh. Strafe client. God, 662. Try it again. Strafe client 665. Okay, that seems pretty consistent. And then now we can go build the before version. Really, it's up at 600. Wasn't it like 500 at one point? Oh, you know, it's probably the WGPU updates are using more memory but are faster. So it was like 662, and now 673. We saved 10 megabytes. Yeah, 10 megabytes. Yeah. Potentially save 10 megabytes. Ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fix some meshes. So I think that it may not actually be a problem that the upper Face ID is the same, because the individual sub meshes can treat them differently. Oh, wait on a minute. Hold on, wait on. Hold on. Faces Face ID from. Okay, this is mesh Face ID. I think this is okay. As long as. Like, not even. Like, they. Why does it. I don't understand why it matters. Face equals face. Isn't this entry or insert with? Let's try that. I think that's it. And it's a mutable reference, but we can grab it. What do you want? Moved value is it not? Is it not copy? Like what Why would you not make a copy? Oh, because I'm cringe, that's why. Okay. Space Dance. Oh, is it elsewhere? No, it's here. Clone, copy. Just copy that sucker, man. Face ID and then submesh faces push Face ID. You see, because like it could have the same face multiple times in this list if it's the same, if it's coplanar, but it has a different submesh Face ID and it still crawls it just fine. I think this is fine. Alright, oh yeah, let's just straight up do that. Oh snap. Game. Yeah. Oh, they didn't fix the bug. Okay. Clean. Clean. Hash set. Oh. Sounds random. Ooh. Why? Oh, polygon groups. Wait. Why? Why? I I feel like it's not a problem. Submesh. So like you always do a submesh view. Like even the complete mesh is a submesh view. And it has its own face IDs. So it doesn't matter that it's technically the same underlying data. You can always... Okay, is it because you need to like... transfer onto a different submesh? Go, 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 go. Okay, I guess... So... Okay. Because there's no way to reverse index. If two... Yeah, you don't know which one is which. So when you go up to complete mesh and then over to another submesh, there's no way to know the like absolute mapping. It could have conflicts because the faces all have the same ID. They don't correspond. I still feel like there's some sort of transposition or other transformation you can do on this data to make it like real good and like remove some indirection. Um, because submesh face ID complete mesh face ID submesh face ID is ambiguous. Okay, so I've refigured out the bug, but I've also refigured out that it doesn't matter right now because I don't use this at all. It's only needed for the zipline thing, and that's like not gonna be a feature ever unless I keep working on this for 5 years. Like it's good enough to just treat them as separate meshes until you got like ladders and you're like crossing sub meshes, but it's supposed to be the same ladder. All right. Hmm. Bug 9, huh? Divide by 0 and Minkowski versus edges. Brush mesh, which is misinterpreted. Identical face hashes, brush mesh, misinterpret, mesh, mesh. Brush mesh, misinterpret, mesh. Eh. Oh. Why is this not an error? Oh, jeez. Why is this sorting by ID? Ugh. I don't understand that. Could it be that this code is wrong? It does seem to be the same objects. Uh, should be GG. I guess I gotta test it. I guess. Cool. Generated just fine. It's supposed to be a no op. It's interesting how my style changes. Cause like I wrote this stuff like a year ago, and I'm looking at it like, where's the errors? Does he not want to generate nice errors? It's so interesting. Like when way back in the day when I was writing Lua, errors were like irritating and annoying, right? They're like, oh, why would I make errors? That's just gonna cause problems later. When it inevitably shows up. But now it's like, no. When you make errors, you're solving problems later when it inevitably shows up. Whoa. Ah. We're making it easier to solve it later. If it, well, I guess it's not inevitably going to show up, but like, if it shows up. So I guess it's not like, oh, you got to do errors, because like, it might not show up, so it might be you're like wasting time on something that'll never happen, but for things like the map tool that's supposed to convert maps, it needs to report issues during conversion, like why can it not convert this and that, and I just don't do that because it was written back before errors were godly, close to godliness, errorliness. Oh, brilliant. What? Bro. The lag. Oh, damn. Oh, it's so much easier when you can see. Uh, 0. Let me check. Let me see if I can like look at the bug and see it. Clean up. Sure. Okay, it works. Good enough. Okay. It's down here actually. So, who said it was 9 is vert edges. Really? Here? Do I have a branch for bug 9? I have bug 2. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Man. Alright. This is tough. I'm trying to find like some work I did on this bug before. Finding it. I am so messy with the branches. Ooh, this is the release version. Modular. Oh. I'm tired. Alright, I figured out that this is actually crazy. Minus 70. Okay. Yes. Rewrite mouse interpolator. GG. VV nice. It was bigger but more understandable. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see what I'm doing here. The term acceleration in this context was omitted. So it's the context of base acceleration. That's kind of a spooky algorithm, but I don't know if that's good. I see. Hmm. Fromster. Shouldn't you like format display? A bug has been found. GG. It's always exciting when a bug is found. They're all so freaking complicated. Oh, timers. Oh. Hmm. Pretty sure I tried to do that. Oh. Hmm. Can I say like this? think I get it. Zero. What if I do slice empty? Okay. Never mind. It's whatever. Ugh. It's really hard to work on this. Really hard. I don't remember. Even though I went and wrote it down. Brush. Still don't know. Did I fix a bug? I technically did, even though I haven't really encountered it. So like on bhop splash, technically the hitbox was missing one of the 48 submeshes. So like maybe someone finds a hole in the union at some point somehow, but yeah, that's fixed. It was dumb. Fixed, okay. Okay, what if I build like what would I be what map would I be running? I don't know, I need to like switch over the textures. I think I do. That's irritating. Actually, I can. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Did it happen on this map where... The gain is crazy. Oh dear. Really? You do hit that? Damn. Fix the tiniest issues. Man. Classic. Oh, he's just go straight. Nice. What? Ding 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 ding. Displacements. Wow. It's amazing how good this is. Worked so hard on this. Ugh. It's like so far from being like good. It's still an insane amount of work, an insane amount of progress. Oh man. Damn. Gain is nuts. Nah. Man, there's something's up. I just really don't want to do the grueling work. I mean, that's so surprising. I don't actually know how to repro bug 9. So, huh. Did not leave the breadcrumb trail well enough for myself to investigate. Damn. I'm absolutely beat. I did barely any work. It's true that I did not do nothing. Can you make it over this? Oh, you can just go through it. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know where the divide by zero was even occurring. Like, I remember writing a comment next to it, and then stashing it, git stash, but I couldn't find it. So now I don't know how to repro. or like where the bug originated. Divide by 0. Would that happen with missing submeshes? No. What was that? What's that? I can't believe how good this turned out. It's got textures. It's got collisions. God, it's just nothing. It was nothing at the start of the year. And I made it. Have something. Insane. Oh, that sucks. Nope. What did I just jump on? It's true. I did more than nothing. There's a little bit of familiarization. Fix like 20 lines of code. It's okay. Gotta forgive myself for doing very little. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this work done. Every time I go to do it, I get like super headache. And like I can accomplish like little things here and there. But I'm here for the big stuff. I gotta tackle the big issues here. Oh, I was like on a roll-ish when I was writing these 2 months ago. State visualizer. Oh my god, my head, man. Headache. I wonder if I just need to like stop. Just stop working for like a month and like have a big break, cuz I can't do this. But like I don't have anything to do. I want to do this. Bug 10 is fixed is a massive W. I want to lean my chair back. Just can't do it in this one. Oh. So I think this bug 7 would benefit from visualization. Yeah, I think I need to say. I wonder if this guy's working on that. Two months ago. Hmm. Oh, wait. Did I do that? Set bit. Have the bugs one. Very close, yeah. I'm very beat down. Bug beat down. The bugs, I've made everything really complicated. That's one of the issues. And so debugging it takes all my brain cells. Plus 5. I just don't have that kind of effort right now. I have a list of bugs, and I have actually conquered 2 of them. I think I want to try for bug 7. Look, I'll just look into it tomorrow. Wednesday. Bug 7. We will defeat the bugs. As long as I keep at it, I should eventually be able to do it. But it might take like Rust language changes, because like not having const generics is nutty. Sucks. Yeah, things could get faster, better, stronger. Unreproducible. So tired. Right, I was thinking maybe I should just like try to make a huge feature or something like GUIs or like networking or something. Something massive. Distract me from this stuff. But like the thing is I've been putting this off for a year. It has to get done for the game to be playable. You can't be falling through the ground. You can't be falling through the ground. And like every single one of these bugs is basically you fall through the ground for a different reason. This one is fall through the ground. This one's fall through the ground. This one's fall through the ground. This one is not. This one is fall through the ground. This one's fall through the ground. This one's fall through the ground. Yeah. It's only this one, which is a game crash. Crash, fall through the ground, 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 fall through. Okay, this one is only bug 4 and bug 9 are not fall through the ground. I could try to do more stabilization work on bot file formats. That's like physics state. Yeah, no, I could do like a replay, jumping ahead type stuff. That would be very engaging and useful for unit testy stuff. Benches. Okay. Okay. So as long as my instruction format is relatively stable, which it's not, I can like regenerate unit tests. I guess it takes code to generate them though. That's like a harness, testing harness. Snapshot. Worst haircut. Sorry to hear that. Never go back to the barber. Get a different barber. God. I don't know where I'm gonna find the grind effort to do this. It's just a massive, massive grind. I need to get like the all the code in my head and think about everything. Six times. Like each one of these bugs. Could take a month. But like I have that kind of time. I literally have that kind of time until the end of the year when I want this all to be fixed. I still think that making a visualizer is a good play. So, but probably I shouldn't just try to make it immediately. I should probably like brainstorm, sketch out what it would look like. Is this for an eventual Steam game? Potentially. I don't know if I can get there. It's so complicated. I am doing everything from scratch. But like the point is that it's better than the last time I made this game because I'm doing everything from scratch. I have very specific ideas of how to implement things that doesn't work in a game engine. Potentially it can also run in a web browser. That's another cool thing. God, this project is massive. Intimidating. I'm intimidating myself. We're working on it for a year. Really, this is the worst part. Everything else should be easier than this. If I can get through this, then I can make the whole thing because I've done everything else. I mean, I've done this before as well. It's just this is like more in depth and lower level. It's grueling. What a grind. It's really difficult to muster the mental willingness to put myself through this. If you saw my streams when I was like identifying these bugs, not even fixing them, just identifying various of these bugs, it's brutal. It's excellent. I fixed these two. Just excellent. Absolutely fantastic. Due date. December. Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna like 25th? No. End of the year. I guess I could say the beginning of the next year. 2026. What is a time tracker? Set estimated time. Yee. Start timer. This one should be that important. This one is probably the most important. But I want to fix the other ones first. Right, this is more of a physics change, and the other ones are more of like low level underlying changes. God. I can tell you something, I'm not up to the task right now, today. My strategy in the past has been to just come back to it every single day. And it's always worked. But this is particularly brutal. Ugh. Just map. Oh, I see. Why is it deref? As ref. Oh, I see this copying it. Oh. Are you allowed to do it like this? Dot map? You are. I wonder why I don't just write it like that. As ref. Yeah, as ref. Okay. It's coercion. I'm not gonna find bugs just by scrolling through the code. I mean, I find some, but not the most deepest, darkest bugs. Fundamentally improve this. That's a good one. That would make the physics like a bunch faster. I want to delete all this type stuff. This is definitely super slow. Uh, mm. Hmm. So what did I do? I looked at bug 9 and I couldn't figure out how to reproduce bug 9. Misinterpreted identical face hashes. I don't think that's a problem with the current stuff. Because it writes like mesh wide face hashes, but then the submesh face IDs are still distinct even if they're flush. Like if we look at the mesh generation algorithm right here. So we have face ID from face. So it hashes the face and produces a face ID, mesh wide. And that's something. But like submesh faces, like it's still pushing. This is like this is making a new submesh face ID every single time. For every loop. Submesh faces push. So it's always distinct in the submesh, regardless if the top level mesh data multiple faces point to the same mesh. Oh, wait, but like do I like use that to index anywhere? Like edges faces insert. Insert. Is this the that's hash set? Like there's push here, but then that's I don't understand why this is okay. I guess it just has to be a unique set. So this is definitely a problem, but I don't. I guess this is an edit. I don't think this is a problem because distinct submesh face IDs are still generated for each polygon regardless if it points to the same mesh face ID. Period. Point. Snap. Brush mesh misinterpreted physics mesh conversion. Identical face hashes. Like it's always new. It's always new. This is always generated off of the like polygon things. Never collides. Okay, so I can't fix this bug. until I find it again, until I run into it again. And it only really happened with the brush meshes. Ugh. God. Lua is just so slow in my mind, in my imagination. I just like never want to write Lua ever again. Come on. I'm gonna just make a different game. We want to put effort into it though. This is brilliant. Thumbs up. Hell yeah. Thumbs up myself. So I fixed this ish, but there's other problems. Well, I made it to 3 hours by being grouchy for an hour. I don't think this is a way to live where I don't want to start the stream in the morning, and then I do start the stream, and then I wait 3 hours until I reach my like quota. I need to make it fun. Need to find a way to enjoy it. It's gonna take some work. Either I like somehow get through this and then it's not a problem anymore. This work specifically. It just seems so colossal. Like it'll never get fixed. Even though I fixed 2 of these bugs already in the past 2 months. Like even though I was like dilly-dallying working on other stuff, like one day, one bug for bug 6 and bug 10. When I actually go to do it, it's can get done. I feel like I'm hungover or something. No alcohol yesterday. Brutal. Just looking at this list makes my eyes glaze over. Reach my limit on complicatedness. I spent the past year making it more and more and more and more complicated. I hit the ceiling. Actually, I think I have some notes about that. I don't feel like looking at it. I'm so done. I'm so done. I did not do nothing. The strategy still holds. I wonder if I just like buy a game like Talos Principle 2 and just go for that this week. What if I like taken a break on my own terms? I've come back to this like 5 different times. I come back to this bug list to try to work things out. Like a good chunk of the time I do make progress. I don't know why this is such a mental block. Well, that's all I got for today. I don't got no more juice. There is a little bit of juice every day. It's not like last week with Hash Stir where I'd like would work for 10 hours. I was like, hell yeah, I love making this. That was nice. But that's why I was doing it. It's like to get away from this for a bit, see if when I come back, be nicer. Okay. Goodbye, all. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a week off. See you later.